Hi, so today working on my '03 Dodge Dakota. Noticed the other day there was some oil on the rim. If you can see it in there. There we go. So I had a quick look at it and it's the axle seal that's leaking. So I'm gonna see if I can replace it. So I have to open up the diff and pull out the axle. So let's see if we can do this. Alright, so let's have a look here. A lot of rust. I don't use this truck a lot, but usually only use it in the winter. So, okay, I'll take the brakes off, caliper. Alright, well, the brake pad fell apart too, looks like. Used to be on there. Alright, so there's all the oil inside the brake drum. And if you can see the oil leaking out of there. Alright, next we'll take the rear end apart. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, so now there's a pin here that I have to get out, and there's a little bolt holding it in there. I think it says it's a 5/16 bolt, looks like. There we go. Don't want to lose that. Okay, so now rotate that around. So we can get that pin out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so in there is a C-clip, so I'm going to go and push that axle in. I should have my magnet with me, but okay, hang on, I gotta go get a magnet. Alright, I have my magnet, so now we gotta get that C-clip out. There we go, that's what's holding the axle in. So now we're gonna go and pull the axle out. Alright, here we go. Nice. Alright, so I'm just going to clean up this and throw the seal in there. With a Scotch pad here, and see, can't hurt anything, can it? Alright, so far it's been a pretty simple procedure here so far. So I'm going to take a little bit of this silicone, I just put it in there. Maybe not supposed to, but can't hurt. Just in case there's some imperfections there. Okay, so I got the seal. I got some grease in the seal. Okay, I'm going to use a block of wood. Alright, went in a little on the hard side, but it's in. The new one's a bit different than the old seal. The old seal had a lip around here, but apparently they just made a change up. So, alright, looks pretty good so far. Now we just have to put the axle back in. So I'm gonna go push the axle through. Let me know when it comes out. Alright, there it is right there. I gotta find the C-clip. It's in the oil. And we'll put the C-clip in. Push the axle out. There we go. Easy as can be. Just I'll rotate around here to put that pin back in. Okay, now hopefully that lines up. Yep. Okay, pin is in, bolts in. Okay, I'm still not sure if this is a limited slip or not. It looks like just any other diff to me, but they say one way to tell is if you rotate the wheels one way. If they both go in the same direction, it's a limited slip. Now, this is, I'll show you. I'm turning this wheel with my foot, and if I show you this here, turning it backwards, and the wheel is turning backwards. I'm gonna put a little tension on it, so I don't know if that's 100% means it's a limited slip, but because I have to get the right oil for this. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean out this diff here. Any oil or junk that's in there with some brake clean. Okay, so I'm going to put some sealer on this cover. I'm using this ultra blue. That's all I have. I don't have enough of the black stuff, so but it does say it's good for differential covers. So who am I to argue? Okay, I'm not going to film this, but I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so I got the sealer on. Whatever, it's probably not the right way to do it or whatever, but I'm sure it'll work. So it says to go and install it right away. Okay, so it says to install the cover right away. Finger tight. And then let it sit for an hour and then tighten her down to torque. Okay, so I'm just looking at this brake pad. This clip came off. So I'm going to see if I can just tack weld that back in there. I don't know how important it is, but why not do it? Okay, well, it's welded on there. See what happens. Alright, gonna put the brakes back together. I really should get another caliper, but I don't feel like dealing with bleeding brakes right now, so that'll be fine. It's a Dodge. So I welded my clip back on. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna push this back a little bit. Pads are pretty new. I don't know, maybe the brake's not even working. Don't remember when I changed them. Well, piston goes in. Pins are loose, so I gotta go clean this brake rotor. It's full of oil. Okay, so I'm gonna put the brake caliper back on. Got the pads in, and I don't think my parking brake is gonna work anymore, so I'm not gonna be too worried about that. It's a bit of rust on it. All right, so let's get the rotor on. Clean the rotor up. Okay. Right, now the pads, the caliper. Put one of these bolts in first, otherwise it won't fit. Alright, that's it. And we'll put the wheel on. By that time, the sealant should be dry enough that I can tighten her down and then fill it up with oil. Okay, so I've let the sealant dry overnight. So now we're going to fill it up. So I got some of this, well, it's backwards, but it's a limited slip 8090 GL5. Okay, so that took 2 full bottles, and it's just about full. So I think that'll be good enough. So let's put it back together and take it for a ride. Okay, I'm just going to run it for a bit like on the jack stands, see if anything's leaking. If not, I'll take it for a longer drive. I'm not sure about those brake calipers. Both brake calipers, the pistons were cracked and broken, so no doubt I'll have to replace them when it's minus 30. So, alright, I'll let you know if it leaks.